From the 35, it's 1st and 10. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll run with the rookie from Auburn. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Second down.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Stay 50, stay 50. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Fourth down.
So a 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. Nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Hinton.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That is caught. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Hunter is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
The 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. On the run to the right, he's going to run it.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's Joe. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
On second down, it's Shuck. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third and long, here is Shuck. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Now Tony to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. On play action, it's Stafford. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go play action here with Chuck. That's deep for Olave. And that ball led him too far, maybe too long. Out of bounds, incomplete.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Now Shuck on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's fielded at about the 18. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. Stafford working from the pistol. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 14-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. I'll give on the ground, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That's Chase Young off the edge with the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's taken in, and it's dropped Buzz Hunter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup there of 28 yards.
That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Stafford now on first down. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
A 9-yard pickup. It's second and inches at the Saints' 20-yard line.
Second and inches. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's going to have a Rams first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's four-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll go with a counter on first down, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. This one is pulled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Rams. That is second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. Carney now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Man in motion is Smith. Here is Shuck on first and 10. This one not quite on target. Got him too much, and that one falls incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. In motion is Hill. Throwing on second down, shot. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down, New Orleans.
The air again is shut. And he'll take this down to the 6th. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
First and goal, New Orleans.
Man in motion is Smith. Throwing again, shut. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. The air once more. Shut. Forced out wide. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. From the gun, it's shut. And he's in. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints get back in it. It is 21-7. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Play action, Stafford lets it go downfield for Ferguson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 33 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. And it'll lead to a second down. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
On the tackle.
Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Third and long.
50-50. Hey. Lady. Omaha, remove. Hey, easy.
Well, play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Hey, easy. Hey. 11. Hey, easy. Oh, yeah, you got it. 22. 53. Ready.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This will be from 42 yards out. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards. Chuck looking to throw on first down. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 18.
First and 10.
First down, Saints.
To throw is Chuck. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Chuck. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline, it'll be an incompletion.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And so great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
That one broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there, and now it's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They'll indeed go, and it is shut. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
35-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Mario Davis there on the play.
39-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6.
And middle. 59.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head, because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction, because that defender got both hands on it, but just couldn't come down with the pick.
He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Middle, set. 180.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His big game continues. His third touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. The extra point from Carney is good. And the Rams will extend this third quarter lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To the air, a shot. Oh, the ball's out. The Rams have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Velus Jones going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. A toss left side caught by his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Shuck gonna throw it here on 3rd and 1. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down. Now Shuck. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Shuck. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Saints 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air again is Shuck. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. In motion is Hill. Now Shuck on third down. This one on target to Olave. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down, Saints.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Velus Jones. Touchdown, Saints. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
Saints 15.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On the ground, this is Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. It's another run here for Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down, New Orleans.
Man in motion is Smith. On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. That is intercepted. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Stafford. Open man, that's Adams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, L.A.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackmon. And the Saints will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The right side to Olave. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. Quick throw, taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
First down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting him to the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Second and 10. The air once more. Shuck. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Saker. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
And now you get the pick six, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for two. In motion is Hill. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just a pick six, but add on a 2-point conversion. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
First down, it is Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll go again with Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
2 yards.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Rams first down.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Not a whole lot happening there, just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Monday, 180. Tonight.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, but that's great determination on that one.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Rams. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.